Which movie was better, Superman or the Fantastic Four First Steps? Thank you so much for the question, Jason Kaplan. I appreciate you. If I'm the only one that tells you the truth about which one is better between these two, then so be it. I am immune to recency bias. Just because a new movie comes out, I'm not going to say it's the best movie of all time. I'm not going to say we're back. This is the peak. I'm not going to say this one is better than the last one. I'm going to keep it real with you all. Which one was better, Superman or the Fantastic Four? I'm going with my boy Superman, baby! Yeah! Enough time has passed. Now, here's the best thing about this. I loved both movies. I think Superman is a great movie, and I think Fantastic Four First Steps is a great movie. But the reason I have Superman ahead of Fantastic Four is because for me personally, the movie emotionally resonated with me on a whole deeper level, especially with the main themes regarding the Kents and what they teach Superman, Clark Kent, that despite what his biological parents tell him about conquering the world, having many wives, being evil, they tell him your choices, your actions, that's what makes you who you are. And out of any of the scenes from both of these movies, that scene specifically really moved me the most. I also love the character of Superman more than I do the Fantastic Four. The characterization to me was more spot on. I didn't see David Cornsweet as David Cornsweet playing Superman. Like I saw Pedro Pascal, although he was a great Reed Richards, I still saw him as Pedro Pascal playing Reed Richards. But with David, he just was Superman. Also, the cultural relevance of Superman, I think, is far more important than with the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four is all about, fighting for family, fighting for something bigger than yourself. But with Superman, all the things that happen in that movie is so timely to what's going on in today's world. It is anti-war. It is fighting against an evil billionaire. It is all about finding the strength in our own humanity. Our weakness is our very strengths. That to me is much more uplifting and hopeful in any time. So for me, Superman really does stand the test of time with its themes. I thought the score was better in Superman. I thought the VFX for the most part were better in Superman. In Fantastic Four, incredible VFX as well. That black hole sequence, my goodness. But I felt like the VFX with Franklin as the baby was really distracting a lot of the times. It distracted me more so than things distracted me in Superman. In a world that feels like we've left kindness behind, Superman brings it to the forefront again. Kindness is the real punk rock. And it also deals with misinformation, toxicity online, and holding those in power accountable so we can ensure they don't take advantage of everyone for their own self-interests. Superman just spoke to me more. And lastly, I think the performances in Superman are much more memorable. David Cornsweet as Superman, and especially Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, who is a generational hater as Lex. Don't get me wrong, Galactus was mind-blowing to see on the big screen, a force of nature. But what Nicholas Hoult brought to the role of Lex Luthor was complex and truly unforgettable. And to see him and his dynamic with Superman, it felt like I saw two icons on the screen ripped from the pages. What do you think? Which one is better, Superman or the Fantastic Four First Steps?